And we're live here at Cabinets Field with Mikey Everett on the mound for the Ray Texans. Ray Texans coming into this game 12-0. They're looking to stay undefeated as they face off against the Victoria West Warriors. Up for the Warriors, Justice Trank coming out of left field for number 15. He's been a strong leadoff batter for the Warriors. He's going to hit one up, and Kevin Goss is going to take a grab at that one. And that puts one out down as the Ray Texans throw around the horn here in the top of the first inning.
Shortstop number 0, Bo Woods.
The phenom freshman Bo Woods, the shortstop, he's coming up to bat here as Justice Trank fouled one off and got out early here in the first inning. Bo Woods looking for some redemption for his teammate. He's going to take a ball one. Rough conditions outside today here at Cabinets Field. Looks pretty cloudy, and we've seen a lot of rain here. Hard to say what the weather's going to do. Despite this weather, you still see some planes flying around in the sky, as there's an airport right next to Cabinets Field. Baseball carries on, though. And Bo Woods is going to foul a piece off of that one to make it a 1-1 count. One-two count as a strike is delivered. Here's the 1-2 from Mikey Everett on the mound. That one's gonna fall out of place. Don't want to let that ball hit the turf. It's gonna end up being pretty wet. Ended up pretty wet. Pitcher might need to keep a towel on him to make sure he has his grip. Here's the 2-2. Mikey Everett with the pitch. It's going to fall outside. Probably not going to see a lot of breaking balls here today, because if that ball hits the ground, it's going to be too wet to get any grip on that. Here's the 3-2. Up in the air. Lucas Tinajero, he thinks he's got it, and he does for that second out.
Third baseman number 27, Dawson Orsack.
Just like that, 2 outs go down for the Warriors. Now they got to come up with Dawson Orsack. He led their team in a .429 batting average last year. He's back for his senior season. He's looking to do well here. And he's going to take strike number 1. That has a nasty curve from Mikey Everett. Mikey Everett on the bump here today. Here's the 0-1 from him. He's going to get him swinging and missing there. This Victoria West lineup, 4 out of the 9 players on their lineup today are all freshmen. Ooh, Mikey Everett thinks he's got that one. Umpire is going to call him back, as that makes it a 2-2 count with 2 outs. The Ray Texans looking to get some bats on that ball and get out of this top of the first inning. A hit by Dawson Orsack. Textbook play right up the middle. It's going to lead him to first.
Second baseman number 3, Alex Mendieta.
Alex Mendieta is going to come up. Alex Mendieta playing second base here today. We've seen him all over for the Victoria West Warriors. We've seen him pitch a couple. Play second. We've seen him play outfield. He can do it all here. And with the runner on first, let's see what happens as Mikey Everett delivers the 0-0 count. That one looks like it's going to fall right out of the strike zone to make it a 1-0 count. One ball, 0 strikes. And that one's going to go up. And looks like he's going to fall foul. It was a monster hit. He hit that one oppo. It looked like it was getting close to the wall. Dimensions here at Cabinets Field: 319 in left, 394 in center, 318 in right field. Right field's got that green monster to the right near the scoreboard as that faces Saratoga Boulevard. Here's the 1-1 count as that last ball was fouled off by Mendieta. That one's going to be close, but not quite there. That forces a 2-1 count for the Texans. Texans with the runner on first. The 2-1. Here it is. 2 outs on the board. He's going to throw to first. But he's going to be safe there at first. Dawson Orsak, a lot of experience on the bases as he's a senior. That one's going to get fouled off to make it a 2-2 count. So all it takes is 1 strike for Mikey Everett to get the Texans out of the top of the first inning with 1 runner on the bases. Texans looking to stay undefeated. They're not going to let anything slide past them without a fight. And with the win here today, the Texans could clinch the district as they hold the 2 wins over over Veterans Memorial. And a ball hit shallow to the pitcher. It's going to go straight to first for the 3 outs. So the Texans make their way back to the dugout. And to come hit the sticks in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
And Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction.
And we're back here in the bottom of the first with Ryan Rodriguez leading off for the Texans. On the mound, Dominic Martinez, the fiery freshman, up on the bump today for Victoria West. A lot of freshmen on that lineup for Victoria West. Victoria West, definitely a team that lacks an experience. We can expect them to be good in a couple of years from now. They have a lot of freshmen on their team. And a 2-1 count. Ryan Rodriguez looking to get on base here. And Dom Martinez gonna fire in a ball. So it's 3-1. Ryan Rodriguez can get to first easily. And he is. Ryan Rodriguez, not someone you want to put on the bases.
Number 1, Jack Bell.
And Jack Bell, number 1, the shortstop, coming up to bat here. He had a big time grand slam against Vets just last Saturday. They're looking for a big win here. A big hit there. That's going to fall straight to the right fielder. There's Jack Bell. Crushing defeat right there. He's going to make his way back to the dugout. Powerful hit with this hot, humid air. The ball didn't carry as much as he probably wanted it to. Gotta make sure that bat stays dry. Make sure the ball don't slip. And Lucas Tinajero, El Nino coming up to bat here. The throwdown. And they're going to get his leg there. Big time throwdown there. Look at the instant replay. We're back here, a 1-1 count. Lucas Tinajero is going to take ball number 2. And with 2 outs on the board already. The Ray Texans proving that they're going to have to fight for this win to clinch this district. They're undefeated in district, number 2 in state, just behind Lubbock Cooper. Lubbock Cooper, an 18-6 record. Clinching this district could be vital in retaining that number 1 spot in the state. And Lucas Tinajero makes his way to first base. He's dealt with back-to-back balls. So that puts back a runner on first. And Mikey Everett, the pitcher, coming up to bat here. Freshman pitcher on the mound, Dominic Martinez, faces off against the senior pitcher. He's coming up to bat here for the Texans. Mikey Everett been a big part in the Ray Texan success. He's gone through this Ray Texan machine. You can certainly tell as he's one of their best players. The Ray Texan coaching staff, Coach Ruiz and Coach Perales and Coach Rodriguez, they love to advance the talent that they have. And they've certainly done so well, as the Ray Texans are ranked number 2 in state. And a 1-0 count. Mikey Everett looking to get a big hit here to snatch the lead here early in the bottom of the first. Potential 2-out rally. Dominic Martinez is not going to let Lucas Tinajero go to second. Behind the plate, catcher number 10, Oscar Tovar, certainly isn't either as he threw one out. Hit right into the glove of the right fielder. Jay Guerrero, the freshman, with the catch. Jay Guerrero getting 2 outs in this inning. And the Ray Texans head back onto the field. And we'll be right back for the top of the second. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
And we're back here with TK Rollins taking the plate as he faces off against Mikey Everett here in the top of the second inning. Hit straight to the shortstop, Jack Bell. Jack Bell makes the throw, and Kevin Goss does the splits to make that grab as Jack Bell throws it from deep. Great play there from both ends, from shortstop and first base. TK Rollins is going to go back to the dugout. That's going to bring up Jay Guerrero, the freshman, to face off against the senior pitcher, Mikey Everett. And with 1 out down, Jay Guerrero looking to get on base here. First ball delivered to make it a 1-0 count. Number 20, Jay Guerrero, the right fielder, who got 2 of the outs just last inning, faced with a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 from Mikey Everett. He's going to almost get him to swing there. That's going to miss high to make it a 2-1 count. And a 2-1 count with 1 out. Ray Texans looking for that second out. Jay Guerrero not backing down. He's going to pop one up. And that's going to go right onto the overhead here at Cavanis Field. The crowd heard that one. As it's a rainy day here, so most of the crowd's under this low overhead here at Cavanis Field. And 2-2 count. That one gets fouled off to leave number 20 Jay Guerrero alive here Here's the 2-2. Up and foul. Right into the stands. For 3 straight foul balls. To lead Jay Guerrero with the 2-2 count. 2-2 count with 1 out on the board. Victoria West Warriors not looking to get that second out. That one's going to go straight to Jack Bell. Jack Bell, the Arizona State commit, fires it in to first base to Kevin Goss for his second out of the second inning. And Oscar Tovar, the catcher who had the throwdown just last inning, he's going to come up to bat here against Mikey Everett with 2 outs down. Warriors trying to get the W here against the number 1 in district, number 2 in state, Ray Texans. Ball 1 delivered as the catcher, Oscar Tovar, doesn't believe he wants to swing at that one. He will swing at this one, though, because that forces a 1-1 count. One count with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Mikey Everett. And that one foul tipped. It's going to make it a 1-2 count. So now back into the corner is Oscar Tovar heading up to the plate here. With a well-placed hit, he can dish himself out of this corner that he's put himself in. And he's going to get a hit there. Missed by the third baseman. Jack Bell gets all 3 outs here in the second inning. Playing stellar defense over there at shortstop. Jack Bell makes his way back to the dugout. As we're approached with the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
escape. Beach.
And we're back here with a 3-0 count to Kevin Goss. It's 3-1. Fouled up to make it a 3-2. Kevin Goss begging for a hit here. Hit right above the shortstop. It's going to give Kevin Goss easy way to first now.
Catcher number 19, Darian Montoya.
Darian Montoya, the catcher, number 19, coming up to bat here. Hit up in the air, right to the second baseman to lay down the first out.
Left fielder number 9, Nick Talavera.
And Nick Talavera, the left fielder, Nick Talavera been real explosive here in the later part of the season. He's going to take ball one. One ball, 0 strikes. Here's the pitch from Dominic Martinez. He's going to force Nick Talavera to swing and miss right there to leave it an even count at 1-1. Ball misses behind from the catcher. And that leaves Kevin Goss to advance to second. And Nick Talavera faces that ball too.
Everybody clap your hands.
So here's the 2-1 from Nick Talavera. Nick Talavera, let's see what he does here. He's going to watch that one to make it a 3-1 count for him. And he has the chance to get on easy, so he might take that one if Dominic Martinez doesn't get back up in here. Fouled off to make it a 3-2. And Nick Talavera walked.
Designated hitter number 11, Frankie Alderete.
So that leaves runners on first and second. And Frankie Alderete is going to come up. Frankie Alderete, the DH, DHing for Dylan Quezada, the third baseman. He comes up here with one out on the board. Big hit up in the air. Ball ruled a ground rule double. And that's going to push one runner to home, Kevin Goss. Ball just almost out of here. That puts runners on second and third. And that puts Ray up by 1 here against Victoria West. So now up to bat, Lou Morales. Lou Morales, the right fielder, who led the football team in receiving touchdowns this year. So you know he's fast. You don't want him on base. Lou Morales will do what he must. He's going to take ball number 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Missed ball. And Nick Talavera, he's going to score. So that advances the runners. And scores 1 for Ray. Nick Talavera, big time right there. Can't let anything by these Ray Texans. You got to play perfect, keeping in touch with them. Now Louis Morales with a runner on third. He's going to hit that one up. Sacrifice fly here. They're going to send him. And the throw, not in time. As Lou Morales gets the sacrifice fly, and the Ray Texans go up by 3.
Center fielder number 4, Ryan Rodriguez.
So with the sac fly, that's 2 outs down for the Victoria West Warriors, who are trying to get out of this inning any way possible. And strike number 1 goes down. Here's the 0-1. Ryan Rodriguez walked on his last attempt. Be faced with a ball way upstairs. Here's the 1-1 from the freshman Dominic Martinez. Ball right above the shortstop, and that pushes
Shortstop number 1, Jack Bell.
So Jack Bell, who flew out on his last attempt, gonna get another shot here. And Ryan Rodriguez advances to second off of the missed ball from Dominic Martinez. So that puts another runner in scoring position, and Jack Bell get himself a nice RBI here. Here's the 1-0. Dominic Martinez trying to get out of this inning. It's going to make Jack Bell swing and miss off the breaking ball. And here's the 1-1 count. One from Martinez. That's going to be fouled off. Push the count towards 1-2. With 2 outs, 1 strike away. That's all the Victoria West Warriors need to get back into that dugout and bounce back against the Texans, who've scored 3 so far in this inning. Strike 3 called. Nasty curve there. Jack Bell is going to go back into the dugout and back onto the field. As the Texans scored 3 here against the Warriors. We'll be right back. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
And Sunsets Daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us, your hometown sporting goods store.
And we're back here with a little late start to the top of the 3rd inning. One out, down for the Texans already as they scored 3 runs just this last inning. They're looking to keep the Victoria West Warriors scoreless as ball 1 is handed off to number 18, Brandon Giron. One count. With 1 out on the board. Mikey Everett still on the mound for the Texans. He's been dealing on the mound well. One-two count with 1 out. Mikey Everett. See what he has to say here as he's looking for a strikeout. And there it is. He's going to get him. That's back-to-back strikeouts. And that brings up the top of the lineup, Justice Trank.
The fielder number 15, Justice Trank.
Hit foul, Justice Trank. He's going to go down early with a 0-1 count. Big strike number 2 there from Mikey Everett. A lot of happy Ray fans here as their team is looking to clinch the district title. Something they couldn't get last year over Veterans Memorial. So they're back here this year with a grudge in their with a chip on their shoulder. With a 1-2 count, Mikey Everett looking for that third out here in the top of the third. The catcher makes an easy throw to first for the 3 strikeouts. I get the Texans back into this dugout and a chance for them to hit the sticks again. So we'll be right back with the bottom of the third as the Texans are going to take the plate. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
And we're back here at Cabinets Field in the bottom of the third inning. Lucas Tinajero. He comes up to bat. Lucas Tinajero faced with 1 ball. Ball goes up. Almost just some confusion there between the pitcher and the first baseman. Out still goes down for the Warriors. Lucas Tinajero makes his way back into the Ray Texan dugout. Mikey Everett coming up. Here's the 1-0 from Dominic Martinez with 1 out. And that's just going to barely miss the strike zone. So that sets 2 balls for the Ray Texans. Ray Texans scoring 3 just in the last inning. They're looking for more here in the bottom of the third, as that one's going to be fouled up and into the parking lot. So that makes it a 2-1 count as Dominic gets his first strike over Mikey Everett. Mikey Everett, here's the 2-1. Let's see what he says here. As he grounds that to the first baseman, and the first baseman touches first for that second out. So 2 outs down easily.
First baseman, number 14, Kevin Goss.
Kevin Goss is going to come up, who got a big single in his last attempt. He's looking for another potential hit here against Dominic Martinez. Big swing and miss there from Kevin Goss. Misses just under that ball. Believe me when I tell you, if he hit that one would have gone far. Slight breeze here today. 77 degrees and cloudy. It's the perfect weather for baseball. Not too hot, not too cold. And Kevin Goss looking for all the right things to come together for him to hit a deep one. Is not going to get delivered his pitch as he falls into a 2-1 count with 2 outs on the board. Kevin Goss not wanting to be that third out. And Dominic Martinez trying to get that third out as quick as possible. That ball gets fired past the first baseman. Kevin Goss looking for second. He's going to end up staying at first. That's Kevin Goss. So far, 2 for 2. That brings up Darian Montoya. Darian Montoya hit a little pop-up to the second baseman in his last at bat. He's not looking to recreate that, as he's up here with 2 outs. He's looking to score some extra points for the Ray Texans, but he's going to be stopped. So he gets delivered strike number 1 from Dominic Martinez on the mound. Dominic Martinez got a lot of heart in him for a freshman being up on the mound. Takes a lot of confidence to be up there, facing off against people who are 4 years older than you. Just shows that you can do a lot of things if you try hard enough. With a 1-1 count, Darian Montoya showing his fight up there at the plate. He's been good behind the plate. See how he is right next to it. He's looking for a big hit here. Instead, he's not going to get delivered a strike. That ball's going to miss high, make it a 2-1 count with 2 outs on the board. Runner on first, Kevin Goss. Kevin Goss looking to get to second, but Dominic Martinez on the mound, not wanting to let that happen. And a ball that goes right under the catcher's legs is going to move Kevin Goss to second base, just like I predicted. A 3-1 count could put another runner on the bases at first and second. So Darian Montoya is going to take his time. On deck, Nick Talavera in the hole. Frankie Alvarate, the DH, who hit that big double earlier in the game. With 2 outs, they're feeding off the energy of the 2-out rally. Kevin Goss could potentially go home for his second time in the night. And with another ball dealt, that's the 4th ball, so that moves Darian Montoya to first. So now you got runners on first and second. And with Nick Talavera, the left fielder, coming up to bat here. Nick Talavera, one of the best left fielders in this district. And he's only a sophomore. He's proved to be a big part of this team. He has a couple robbed home runs, so he's fast. And he's going to hit one deep. And that's going to land, as that scores 1. Looks like 2. And Nick Talavera, who's almost went home, is going to go home for the home run. Nick Talavera, big time player in this Ray Texan team. He's going to celebrate his team as he goes back to the dugout. Nick the Stick, as they call him, as he hits that home run, inside the park home run. One of the fastest on the Ray Texan team. Don't count him out. Ray Texans are happy going back into that dugout.
Designated hitter number 11, Frankie Alvarate.
Nick Talavera, big time play there. Big time hit. That goes right past the center and right fielder into deep left center, or right center. A big swing and a miss there from Frankie Alderate. So that makes it a 6-0 ball game. Six to 0. Ray Texans feeding off that 2-out rally energy. And Frankie Alderate coming up to the play here. Gonna strike out off of the high fastball. Nothing you can do about that. The Ray Texans feeling good as they just scored back-to-back innings with 3 runs. And now they're up 6-0 over the Victoria West Warriors. We'll be right back in the top of the 4th where the Warriors take the plate. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction.
And we're back here at Cabinets Field with Mikey Everett still on the mound dealing for the Ray Texans. Number 0, Bo Woods, the shortstop, who hit one up over the second baseman's head into right field, is going to make it down to give Bo Woods a chance at making it to first easily.
Third baseman number 27, Dawson.
And Victoria West Warriors proving that they're still in this game as Bo Woods hits one into shallow right field to put himself on base here in the top of the 4th inning. The 3-hole batter, number 27, Dawson Orsak, the third baseman. Dawson Orsak had the highest batting average on his team just last year with a .429. He's a big-time player on this team. And the Victoria West Warriors looking to advance that runner and Bo Woods to second to possibly put themselves in this game as they appear to be down 6-0 here in the top of the 4th. Warriors needing to score here, at least some runs. And 0 outs. Texans, they're looking for the 3 outs. ball hit off the umpire's head. He's going to advance the runner to second. Bo Woods makes his way there easily. So that ball finds its way all across that plate. So with a 1-0 count and 0 outs, runner on second. It's looking like Victoria West has a chance to score here. All they need is a big hit from number 27, Dawson Orsak, at the plate here. And Mikey Everett trying to gain some composure here, trying to keep Victoria West Warriors scoreless here in this venue. And the Ray Texans looking to clinch that district title. And so far, they're undefeated in district and hold the 2 wins over Victoria West and Carroll. Let's see how this unfolds here. That's going to miss it just a tad outside to make it a 2-0 count. And Mikey Everett getting himself in his own head. He's going to have to really focus here for this next strike. And that one lays down there. Paints the edge perfectly. As that deals for strike number 1. And with a 2-1 count. See what Mikey Everett has to say here. And Dawson Orsak looking for his pitch. That last one could have been his pitch. He's going to debate on taking that one. They're going to say he went for that, though, as that makes it a 2-2 count. And Mikey Everett looking for his 3rd strikeout of the night here in the top of the 4th inning. All he needs is one more strike for that 3rd strikeout that he needs. The Texans looking for outs here. They're not worried about the stat lines. And a foul ball is going to keep it at a 2-2 count for Dawson Orsak. Dawson Orsak, who got a base hit in his last at-bat. He's one of only 2 hits for the Warriors. Let's see if he can recreate that big-time hit in the 1st inning to push Bo Woods to home to let the Victoria West Warriors score here in the top of the 4th. 2 balls, 2 strikes still. Number 27, Dawson Orsak, taking his time outside the box. He's going to step back in. Mikey Everett gaining some confidence on his defense on the field. They've played a great game so far. And that ball going to miss downstairs. Forces the full count. With a full count, that leaves some wiggle room for Dawson Orsak, but not by much as he has 2 strikes. So he's going to have to defend the plate here. Swing at anything close, as your local Little League baseball coach says. Probably don't want to choke up on that bat. Most of the balls have missed outside. That one paints the outside edge there, just like I said it would, for strike number 3 and the 3rd strikeout of the night.
Second baseman number 3, Alex Mendieta.
And so number 3, the second baseman, Alex Mendieta, is going to come up to bat here with 1 out down. Let's see what's said out of Mendieta as he approaches the plate, and a runner on second as Mikey Everett pitched the 0-0. And in the same spot as that last pitch that struck out Dawson Orsak, he's going to get strike number 1 against Mendieta. Mikey Everett, like an artist on that mound, painting the strike zone. It's like coloring and trying to stay inside the lines. You're bound to go outside the lines. But he's going to hit that strike zone. And with a 1-1 count, let's see what Mikey Everett says here. Mendieta is going to hit it up, though. Right in the gap between left and right. And Bo Woods looks like he's going to score from second. And Bo Woods does score as Alex Mendieta hits a big time hit there to make his way to second base. Warriors putting one up on the scoreboards. That puts the lead down by 5. So now with 1 out, TK Rollins comes up looking to score for the man from second, Alex Mendieta, who hit that big time hit. And the West Warriors proving that they're still in this game, that they'll put up a fight. Don't count them out. Strike one called. Mikey Everett wishing he didn't have that runner on second. Blew the scoreless game as the Warriors just got one just a few moments ago. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Everett is going to get him swinging as that makes it into an 0-2 count. Mikey Everett, don't make him mad on the mound as he'll pitch you the heat. And TK Rollins, who grounded out to the shortstop in his last at bat, not looking to recreate that with 1 out on the board. He's going to go for that. And the catcher's going to throw it to first. That's going to advance the runner though, as that puts a runner on third.
Raccoon number 20, Jay Guerrero.
Jay Guerrero, the right fielder, he's going to come up to bat here with a runner on third and 2 outs. Anything hit in the air, it's going to make Alex Mendieta go to home. Big gap there between center and right field, right where Alex Mendieta hit it. And that hit is going to go straight to Jack Bell, who's going to fire it into first base. And Kevin Goss makes that catch for the 3rd out for the Texans. Texans make their way back into the dugout and back into the sticks as they lead 6-1 over the West Warriors. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit.
And we're back here as the Ray Texans take the plate. And Dominic Martinez still on the mound. It's Lou Morales up to bat. Lou Morales, who had the sacrifice fly to push in one from third. just in the second inning, is back here in the fourth. With an 0-2 count. Quick 0-2 count there from Dominic Martinez. Let's see what Dominic Martinez has to say here as that ball gets away from him. Hopefully that ball isn't wet, as it rained here just earlier. We're in a 1-2 count. Lou Martinez, or Lou Morales, he's gonna take an inside ball. That was a headhunter right there. And an even count, 2-2, with 0 outs on the board. Lou Morales looking to keep it at 0 outs as he's trying to get on base here. Dominic Martinez looking to say otherwise, as Lou Morales is gonna swing and miss there. He's gonna shake his head at that one, asking why he went for that. That was way outside. But that's gonna bring up the top of the count. It's gonna be the top of the lineup. Ryan Rodriguez, the center fielder, number 4, coming in to bat here. He's 1 for 1 so far. He walked in his first attempt. In the second inning, he hit a bomb that led only for a single. And 1 ball, 0 strikes, 1 out. Jack Bell on deck. Lucas Tinajero in the hole. 1 out on the board. 2 balls dealt back to back to Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez, let's see what he has to say here, as he's not going to go for that one. That one looked like it was in the strike zone. The umpire says otherwise. As that pushes a 3-0 count, Ryan Rodriguez could be walked for his second time tonight. He's going to make his way off the 4-0 straight to first. And that brings Jack Bell up to the plate. Jack Bell forks up, committed to Arizona State University. He's a big-time player in this district. Jack the Reaper coming up to bat here. With Ryan Rodriguez on first, it's a dangerous situation for the Warriors, who do not want to allow any more points by the number 2 ranked in Texas, Ray Texans. So here's number 1 stepping up to the plate. Bell with a man on first. If he can advance that runner, instead he's going to be dealt with strike number 1. That could have been his pitch right there. Bell's going to play picky. He's looking for his pitch. Let's see what he has to say on the 0-1. Dominic Martinez staring down that runner from first. Runner from first, going to go to second. And Ryan Rodriguez makes it to second as he steals second very cleanly. Ryan Rodriguez on second now. Jack Bell. Jack Bell with dealt in an 0-2 count right now. And a ball that gets away from the catcher is going to move Ryan Rodriguez to third base. So any type of hit by Jack Bell could score Ryan Rodriguez from third. It's a good situation for Jack Bell, who's up the plate right now. Jack Bell strikes out there. Makes his way back to the dugout. Jack Bell, who's over 3 tonight, not having the greatest night that he wishes for. That's going to bring up Lucas Tinajero. Lucas Tinajero with 2 outs on the board. He's going to get hit by the pitch. So that sends him to first. That puts runners at the corners on first and third. And that brings up the pitcher, Mikey Everett, who's 0 for 2 so far, but he's looking to change that as he steps up to the plate here. And Dominic Martinez dealing the heat on the mound for the Warriors. The freshman with the arm. He's on the mound. Still for the Warriors. Coach is going to let him do his thing. Got to let him develop. He's only a freshman. Expect a lot out of Dominic Martinez here in a couple years. The throwdown. The catcher's not going to throw down to second base. That puts runners on second and third. So any type of hit from Mikey Everett here could score two. That's what the Texans want, as they're always looking to extend that lead. Got to showcase why they should be the #1 team in the state. And that ball is going to come up straight to the left fielder, who gets the third out for the Warriors. So that gives the Warriors a chance to hit and a chance to run down the score against the Texans, who lead 6-1 here in the top of the fifth. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Padre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From
And we're back here at Cabinets Field as the Warriors take the plate. They're down by 5, looking to perhaps take the lead here. Anything can happen in the game of baseball. With Mikey Everett on the mound, that could be unlikely. Mikey Everett, the #2 pitcher for the Ray Texans. #1 is Kevin Goss. He's currently at first base right now. And a big swing and a miss brings us to a 1-1 count for number 16. Logan Schmidt, the pinch hitter for Oscar Tovar. So we're here in the top of the 5th inning with a 1-2 count. Logan Schmidt is going to swing and miss there. He's going to make his way back to the dugout. As that brings up the senior, Angel Maldonado, the DH. DHing for the pitcher, Dominic Martinez. It's going to come in with 1 out on the board. And the Ray Texans looking to put something together here for the next 2 outs. And a ball that falls a little too inside. It's going to make it a 1-0 count. Angel Maldonado, been a starter on varsity for the past 2 years. See what he has to say here. See, he's dealt with a 1-0 count. He's going to hit one up the middle. It's Angel Maldonado. He's going to make his way to first.
Center fielder number 18, Brandon Giron.
Brandon Giron, the center fielder, coming up to bat here. He struck out in his last attempt. So he's back here for some redemption and to face off again against Mikey Everett. Runner save at first as Mikey Everett throws one down. Let's see what Brandon Giron has to say here. On deck, the one hole, Justice Strength. And in the hole, Bo Woods. Strike one's called from that 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 now. Mikey Everett looking for that second out. Little turn two situation here with one out on the board. Got to see how this one will play out. As Brandon Giron steps back up to the plate after he takes some practice swings outside the box. Here's Mikey Everett. Mikey Everett with the 0-1. He's not going to take a look at first. He's going to decide to go home with it, but he's going to miss a little high there. Let's make a 1-1 count. One ball, one strike, one out. And the Warriors with only one run to show for it. Let's see what they have to say here. As that ball is going to be a little too outside for Brandon Giron to swing at. Makes it a 2-1 count. Warriors trying to prove that they're still in this game against the number one in district, Wright Texans. Quite common to upset in baseball. And a ball that's hit up is going to fall onto the little overhead here at Cavanis Field. So that makes it a 2-2 count as that's fouled off. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Texans looking for that second out. Not going to get it quite there. As that ball number 3 forces the full count. Cloudy conditions here. The rain looks like it might start back up again at any moment. Victoria West have the weather on their side as of now. So they're going to try and take advantage as they put two runners on, first and second.
Left fielder number 15, Justice Strength.
And that brings up the top of the lineup and Justice Strength, the left fielder. Justice Strength 0 for 2 so far, but he's looking to change that. Anything can happen here at Cavanis Field. Wind conditions looking to start to pick up. Rain could start just maybe in the next inning. Hard to tell. So it's important for the Victoria West Warriors to try and play aggressive here. A little too aggressive there from Justice Strength, who swings on the 0-1. Runners on first and second. Mikey Everett going to take a look at them. Hit. Gonna be foul. To make it an 0-2 count for Justice Strength. And just like that, an 0-2 count for Justice Strength. Strikeout here could sway the movement up here in the top of the fifth inning. 0-2 count. Hit straight to Lucas Dinajero. Back to Kevin Goss at first for the double play. Big time play there. Puts the Texans back into the dugout and gives them another chance up to bat here to run up the score on the West Warriors. Rays still have 6. West still have 1. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Your hometown sporting goods store since 76. Murray Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
And so we're back here at Cavness Field with Kevin Goss up to bat. Kevin Goss batting 5-hole. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Kevin Goss 2 for 2 so far. He's going to be faced with a 1-2 count here early in the top of the 5th inning. Kevin Goss not looking to back down. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be close to the strike zone there. Make it a 2-2 count. Looks like it went just a little over the strike zone. Umpire saw that, called it a ball. Any other umpire, he might not have been so lucky. And a 3-2 count. Full count here for Kevin Goss. New pitcher. Right back up to the pitcher, Bo Woods.
Pitcher number 19, Darian Montoya.
And Kevin Goss gets out on the nasty ground ball up to the middle to the shortstop, who fires it into first base. Kevin Goss goes out on the 6-3. Darian Montoya up to bat. Darian Montoya 0 for 1 so far. Hit a little pop-up to the second baseman. Darian Montoya doing well behind the plate so far. Let's see what he does with the 1-0 count. He's going to fire that one up, and it's going to go foul. Let's make it a 1-1 count. The Ray Texans, they're looking to put some more points on the board. They're up by 5. They need 5 more for the run rule. They can They can do it. Don't put it past them. Just a matter of if they got that drive in them. They came into this game a little dull. They kind of rallied in that second and third inning. And a hit right up to the shortstop. Puts Darren Montoya right back into the dugout. Has another 6-3 play by the Warriors. Only needs one more out. And Nick Talavera has been a big surprise in this district. He hit a home run, a 3 RBI inside the park home run in his last at bat, or 2 RBI. Let's see what he does here. He's 1 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0. And he's gonna take another ball there. And that forces the 2-0. Nick Talavera, don't give him wiggle room. He'll hit it far. There's a big gap between left and center. He could probably hit a deep one right above that shortstop and make his way to whatever base he chooses. Because he's got the speed. With a 3-0. He's going to take a look at that one. He's going to make his way to first. He can probably go second, but he's not going to do that. And Nick Talavera
Batting the third baseman, number 18, Dylan Quezada.
So now you got Nick Talavera on first. And number 18, Dylan Quezada, coming up to bat here. Dylan Quezada, first time at bat here. He's pinch hitting for the DH, Frankie Alderete. And he's going to take ball number 1. That falls a little low. So 1 ball, 0 strikes, 2 outs. The Ray Texans looking to score some more here in the bottom of the 5th. See how they're going to do that as Dylan Quezada comes up to bat. The pickoff attempt unsuccessful as Nick Talavera makes his way back to first. There's a reason the Ray Texans are ranked number 2 in state. It's because of how much talent they have on their team. I've never seen quite another team in this state that has as much talent. Some say the Ray Texans should be number 1 in state, as they have the harder schedule. And Lubbock Cooper, who lost to Cedar Park. The Ray Texans, who beat Cedar Park. Hard to tell who should be number 1. The race for number 1. It all matters in playoffs, though. It doesn't matter about rankings. The pickoff attempt unsuccessful as Nick Talavera makes it back. 2 outs on the board. The West Warriors are looking for that 3rd out against number 18, Dylan Quezada. Another pickoff attempt. They don't want Nick Talavera to make his way to second. They can't let that happen. Bomb hit deep. And it's over for a 2-run home run. Dylan Quezada, who wasn't initially hitting this game, he's going to come in and hit himself a bomb right into left center field. He's going to touch home as he gets the 2-run homer. Ray Texans proving why they should be number 1 in state. Ray Texans never playing down to their opponent. They're going to run up those numbers, and that makes it an 8-1 ball game.
Now hitting for the Texans, number 15, Brandon Chapa.
Pinch hitting is Brandon Chapa. Brandon Chapa coming into the play here. The powerful righty. He's one of many fast players on this Ray Texan team. Brandon Chapa plays left field. Or he's been all over in that outfield for the Texans this year. He's been base running a lot for the Texans, as he's one of the fastest on this team. Brandon Chapa, who's the running back for the Texans. Here's the backup running back, but he got himself a lot of snaps this year and a couple of touchdowns. He's proven to be a real athlete for the Ray Texans. He's going to foul that one off as he's looking to hit here. That's going to make it a 1-2 count for Brandon Chapa. Number 15, Brandon Chapa. He dealt with the ball and makes it a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, two outs here in the bottom of the 5th. The Texans were looking to make it 11 to end this game. Chapa, who's fast enough to make it to first. So the umpires are going to call that fair. And the first baseman who made the play on the ball.
Center fielder, number 4, Ryan Rodriguez.
Crazy turn of events right there. So what should have been the 3rd out puts Brandon Chapa on first. And Ryan Rodriguez, who's up to bat here in the top of the bottom of the 5th, is going to hit one past the second baseman, and Brandon Chapa makes his way to 3rd, and he's going to slide. And Ryan Rodriguez gets himself a double, which puts runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Ray Texans. So now up to bat here, number 1, Jack the Reaper Bell. JB Bomber. Whatever you want to call him, he's the man for the job. As a big hit here. Possibly in this game, as he is the leadoff run to win this game. Lots of stuff happening here. Umpires, a little confusion up on
Number 1, Jack Bell.
up in the field. So Jack Bell, he comes up to bat here. Shortstop Jack Bell with 2 outs on the board. It's his time to shine here. Jack Bell, who's committed to Arizona State University, forks up. He's going to step up into the play here. Big swing and a miss there for Jack Bell, who's looking to swing big here as he's got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Second baseman playing back, as those are the 2 spots that Jack Bell's hit it to. And another swing and a miss by Jack Bell. He's going to have to take it easy here. Can't be too aggressive with 2 outs. Are they going to say it's 1 out on that board? I'm going to go with 1 out. Yeah, there was 2 outs on the board. Big strikeout there against Jack Bell. Not Jack Bell's night. As that ends the little rally for the Texans, who are up 8-1 over the West Warriors. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Fastball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. Your hometown sporting goods store since 76. Murrah Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit.
Bo Woods up to bat here. Here in the top of the 6th. And still Mikey Everett on the bump for the Texans, and he's going to make Bo Woods swing at that one. Bo Woods, who had a hit in his last at-bat in the 4th, is back here against Mikey Everett once again for the 3rd time. And the Warriors trying to score some points here. Bo Woods now dealt with the 0-2 as he fouls that last one off. A 1-2 count for Bo Woods. Ball falls in the dirt, make it a 2-2 count. And with 0 outs, Texans are looking for that first out. See what happens here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, 3-2 count. Hit deep, but gonna be foul. That keeps it at a 3-2 count for Bo Woods up at the plate. Hit straight to the first baseman, who's gonna get that first out.
Third baseman number 27, Dawson Orsack.
Dawson Orsack up to bat here. Dawson Orsack who had a hit in the first inning, struck out in his last attempt in the 4th. Leads the league, leads his team in the batting average. And a senior looking for some offers here. He's going to try to put on a show for the Warriors to put them back into this game. Potentially upset the #1 team in district, #2 team in state, Ray Texans. And a ball that falls outside. A 1-1 count. Hit up in the air towards the pitcher, Mikey Everett, for that second out. Texans make it look easy out there.
Second baseman number 3, Alex Mendieta.
Alex Mendieta, who hit in the only run scored for the Warriors. Back up to the plate here. Here he is. With 2 outs on the board. Is going to take strike number 1 that falls just right on that outside edge of the strike zone. Here's the 0-1 with 2 outs on the board. See what Mendieta has to say here. As he's going to let that one fall just a little outside the force, ball number 1. It's with a 1-1 count. Alex Mendieta steps back into the plate here. Mikey Everett awaiting that 1-1 pitch. Here it is. And that's going to fall right outside, same spot, to make it a 2-1 count. And a 2-1 count, Mikey Everett looking to dish out that second strike. Gonna have to place a little bit of strategy here. He didn't want to give him any fastball. He's going to probably deal him with a 12-6 curve. He's going to deal with the fastball, and that's going to land right at the middle, put Alex Mendieta on first. Alex Mendieta with his second hit of the night. Makes his way to first off a shallow hit to center field. And that's going to bring up TK Rollins. TK Rollins is 0 for 2 tonight.
Now hitting for Victoria West, number 9, Channing Trahan.
But it's actually going to be a pinch hitter, Channing Trahan. Like Channing Tatum, but Trahan. He's going to step up to bat here. I'm sure he gets that all the time. With 2 outs on the board, runner on first. We'll see how this one plays out as Mikey Everett pitches to the righty. Channing Trahan fouls that one off to make it a 0-1 count for him. So here's the 0-1 from Mikey Everett with a runner on first. He's going to glance over at first. Let's see if he tries to push him back to first. He's not. He's going to go towards home. And he's going to deliver the second strike to Channing Trahan. Channing Trahan steps back into the box here. Not wanting to go down with 3 strikes in a row. Let's see what Mikey Everett has to say about that. Here's Mikey Everett with an outside ball to get some variability here in the top of the 6th. So with the 1-2 count and 2 outs. Here it is, the 1-2. Still runner on first. Big swing and a miss there for the 3 outs. And that puts the Ray Texans back into the dugout to hit again here in the bottom of the 6th. Possibly their last at bat here. We'll be right back at you at the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Padre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics.
And we're back here at Cabinets Field in the bottom of the 6th inning with Jameson Galvan up to bat here. The Ray Texans putting in all their pinch hitters, trying to get the team some practice as they're looking to clinch the district title here tonight. All they gotta do is maybe score some security runs here. If they don't, it's no problem. They're up by 7, and they're 3 outs away. It's hard not to count outs. It's a 2-1. Jameson Galvan. He's gonna get a big swing and a miss there. Victoria West looking for that first out. Jameson at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off to keep Jameson alive here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jameson Galvan has the pleasure of leading off this inning. Let's see how he starts off this inning, as the Ray Texans could potentially put on some more runs. And with a high ball, a full count can put Jameson on first. The always ready sophomore who pinch runs most of the time. He's gonna take strike number 3. There's a bad, wouldn't say bad call. I'm always right. But from this angle, it looked a little too inside to be called a strike. But the blue says goes. You got to go by what he says. All respect to them. I couldn't do what they do. Jameson Galvan goes back to the dugout on a strikeout. So now you got Mikey Everett coming up to bat here. Mikey Everett's 0 for 3. He's looking to change that as he's dealt with ball number 1. 1 ball, 0 strikes. A hit. Looks like it's gonna bounce fair and go a little foul. He's gonna get 2 off of that. Mikey Everett. Big time hit there.
First baseman number 5.
Great double there from pitcher Mikey Everett. It's going to bring up number 5. Number 5, Derek Rodriguez. Derek Rodriguez dealt with a man on second. He plays first base a lot for the Texans. He's going to get a chance to come in here and hit. He's going to get a big swing and a miss there. This puts him down 0-1 in the count. Here's the 0-1 with a runner on second. It's going to be way outside for his liking, which makes it a 1-1 count. And a 1-1 count. Victoria West just looking to move past this game, give themselves another chance to hit in the top of the 7th, their last chance. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Swing and a miss there from number 5, Derek Rodriguez. Makes it a 2-2 count. And the West Warriors looking for the 2 outs they need. They can get that second out here. That's going to be called a strike. A lot of boos there from the crowd.
Batting for the Texans, number 10, Larry Olivares.
Larry Olivares. He's going to come up to hit here in the bottom of the 6th. With a runner on second, let's see what he says to say here. The Ray Texans putting in every pinch hitter they can. Larry Olivares. Here's the 0-0. It's going to be dealt outside. And Bo Woods on the mound, looking for that one more out he needs. A 2-0 count. Larry Olivares. It's going to be done with a 3-0 now. With 2 outs on the board. He can make it to first easily. Now put 2 runners on for the Texans. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Potentially their last at bat here. That's why they're putting in all these pinch batters. Giving them some practice. Against the Victoria West Warriors. We're down 1-8. Larry Olivares dealt with that first strike. The 3-1. Gonna fall outside to put another runner on first. So now you got runners on first and second. And number 7, Jack Spence coming up to bat here.
Number 7, Jack Spence.
Jack Spence with a chance here to score some more runs for the Texans. See what he does here. Jack Spence, a lot of experience. He was starting out in left field earlier this season, replaced by Nick Talavera. He's going to give himself a hit straight to the second baseman. Second baseman tosses to shortstop for that 3rd out to put the play at second base. And we'll be right back with the top of the 6th as Ray still leads 8-1 over the Victoria West Warriors. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roar
escape? Beach, bay, or both? Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here at Cabinets Field in the top of the 7th. On the mound, number 3, Lucas Tinajero. So now you got a freshman on the mound, Lucas Tinajero. Let's see what he has to say here, as this could be the last time that Victoria West Warriors have a chance to bat here. Lucas Tinajero with the early 2 strikes on the Warriors. Swing and a miss there by number 11. Puts away the first out for the Texans. 2 outs remain between the Texans clinching the district title here in this district.
Batting number 4, Malik Spencer.
Malik Spencer coming up to bat here. Gonna foul one off of the ground. So here's the 0-1 from Lucas Tinajero, and a foul ball makes it a 0-2 count. Number 4 steps back into this box to continue to battle for the Warriors. And back-to-back strikeouts. Puts number 4 into the dugout. And Lucas Tinajero looking for another strikeout here to end this game over the Warriors.
Number 23, Angel Maldonado.
Angel Maldonado. Angel Maldonado hits it straight to the third baseman. And now the Ray Texans, they win the Division 29 5A district with this win over the West Warriors. They're celebrating there at second base. They're spraying water. They're making a crowd. Your Corpus Christi Ray Texans are the district champions for the Division 29. It's been a great game, folks. Thanks for watching. Join us for the Moody versus Flower Bluff game right after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.